this spring 25, he completed his master's MBA program from UMass Dartmouth.
Okay,
After
okay.
this, like he gave me a call, WhatsApp call, so I'm not having. But after this, like when I started responding him, he called me up and explained like that things are perfectly fine, and he have recently received an intern from UMass Dartmouth, and he's currently under OPT period. Just started the OPT.
Okay, okay.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is the situation with almost every student there. US is actually, technically it's always called a land of opportunities. So it means it's got option for everybody. But yes, art students in that lure, to find job on day one itself, part-time, frankly, is not meant, for students. Honestly, it is meant actually only for those students who need that money and that too, after settling down to a rhythm. So at least in 6 months, our students, got to settle down or to take time to understand, things around, and then yes, check for on-campus jobs. That's always there. But look at the students, from Telugu states. They want part-time jobs from day one. When this is not available, the students, start questioning, the US. I mean, is that really great? Is that really worth investing? All these questions, are coming from those bunches actually which do not really give priority to education, which rather give priority to earning part. So to that student, on-campus job therefore becomes, a sort of oxygen. So what is that we have to tell them actually? Can we really help them, with certain kind of an understanding as to how to make an application for the on-campus jobs, etc., etc., insights about on-campus? Yes.
Shweta can answer on this.
Okay, Shweta ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yep. Ma'am, can you please take that question?
Yes, basically for every university, we will be, after getting admitted, we'll have a separate portal, which will be given to each and every student. In that portal, you will be having a section called handshakes, where you can go and drop your application. You can make an application on the handshakes and you can drop it. And you will be notified with all the campus placements, any outside placement that the university can provide. All these things will be available on the handshake point, which is one way, which is the very easiest way for you to apply for the on-campus part-times. And the same portal has every section, like it has the details regarding scholarships, assistantships, everything available on the portal. Like in Texas State University, for example, once you get admitted, you will be having a Texas State website where you will be having access to the BOSS scholarship, where you can go on to that particular website and you can apply. Likewise, you have handshakes where you can, look for the options. This is how you basically apply for on-campus part-times or assistantships for all the universities. Almost all the universities have this sort of facility.
శ్వేత నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే శ్వేత
Sir.
ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఏంటంటే మాకు మరి పార్ట్ టైమ్స్ లేవు కదా సో ఆల్టర్నేటివ్స్ ఏంటి మరి మాకు అర్నింగ్స్ కావాలి కంపల్సరీగా సో వన్ ఈస్ ఫర్ దాట్ ది ఆప్షన్ కాల్డ్ ఆన్ క్యాంపస్ ద సెకండ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఐఎమ్ కమింగ్ టు ద పాయింట్ ద సెకండ్ ఇస్ need based scholarship is something which Rekha last time discussed. I think she's got, I think, need based, for
Yes, sir.
a couple of her students or three of her students, whatever. So
Yes, sir.
can you please, discuss that need based? A lot of students, might have gotten I-20, but they're still, are looking for, assistance. So can those people write to universities and seek some kind of, help? Is it possible?
Yes, sir. Definitely it is possible, sir. So for any
Can you?
student,
Yeah.
after they get their admission, it should be the practice like they have to drop an email to the admission, looking out for scholarship. If they've already got a scholarship, like if some universities provide like initial scholarship for the student, if that scholarship comes, then need base is something which they can go and apply after going on to the campus. If student has no such scholarship on hand initially after the admission, then he can directly email the university stating that he's looking out for some sort of a financial assistance. So asking the university to provide what are all the options available. In that, university will clearly provide the links for the student. In that, you will also have the need-based scholarship if the university is providing. For that, they'll be giving one application, which is like FSFA application that student has to submit. Once they submit this application, it will go for a review. They typically have to submit a essay stating the requirement and their economical or financial backgrounds and everything, and they submit it. Within like 2 to 3 months, they'll give that the decision on that application, sir.
Okay,
This
okay, okay.
every university will have these things, sir, and there are universities who are also stating on the website that there are private scholarships also available.
Can you explain that?
Yes, sir. Apart from
Yeah.
the regular university funding, some universities are providing students with the private options as well. Like university within the University of Oklahoma, for
Okay,
example, University
okay,
of Oklahoma is saying that there are private funding also available, which they can go and look on the, which is provided in their website itself.
okay. So after arriving
Yes,
in
and
the
they all,
US,
yes, sir.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
university is also saying there is international student emergency relief scholarship is also there.
Oh,
This is
that's
specifically
wonderful.
given for students who have sudden illness or hospitalization, or
Mm-hmm.
any loss of employment, or any financial support from home is not available because of some major accidents or whatever,
Okay, okay,
or else
okay,
if you have
okay,
any natural disaster at your place,
okay, okay,
that sort, or any other emergencies, you can write an email to the university
okay,
saying that, like, I have this emergency, then they are providing that emergency relief scholarship for the students. So these sort of scholarships are available, sir. It's only that the student has to go and check the scholarship website. Any other, sir? I mean,
can I ask you this? Let's
yes,
say,
sir.
possibly over a couple of weeks, I have received a few queries, from students who said one, I think he's got an offer from Harvard University. Second, I've seen, I think somebody, with an offer from John Hopkins. They said that, well, we got offers, we got certain funds, but we certainly need some kind of, the filling part, in the sense of some kind of additional funding, we get that's advantage. Since you guys, are doing, US, and you guys are also, talking extensively about scholarships. Any chance I can take your help for need-based scholarships? So my
Sir,
question is, if somebody got I-20, can we still assist those people for need-based?
yes, sir. Sir, need-based scholarship does not have to do anything with the I-20 of the student. It is just looking at the heavy tuition fees. If the student feels like he still like he cannot put so much of amount, but still
Mm-hmm.
wanted to study in that university, he can apply for the need-based scholarship, explaining
Okay.
his financial situations, his economic
Okay.
hardships, his parents. Like, he has to write an essay on that, and he have to submit that application.
Okay.
It
Okay.
does not have to
Okay.
do anything with the I-20. It's just that student has to approach the university for this. If
Okay.
there is no such possibilities there, if the university is not providing such option, then
Okay.
university will tell them also, guide them also, like how to go for alternatives. That is also there, sir. There are private scholarships which have been given to the students. They can apply for all those. Guys, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you are
Yes,
pretty
ma'am,
much
you're audible.
audible. So we got
Yes,
it.
sir.
And I would like to ask Rekha for a comments on this. Rekha, I think you have taken certain cases and you shared with me last time, that you'd like to work on the need-based scholarships for students, because a lot many students are requiring that these days. Any comments on that? How I mean, any advice for students? Rekha, yes,
Hello.
yeah, Rekha.
Yeah, yeah. So, adding to what Shweta have shared, yeah, there are many universities which offer need-based scholarship, like every Ivy League university and Tier One university and Tier Two university offer need-based scholarship. Most of the university offers need-based scholarship. So, university, suppose as you mentioned, Harvard University, yes, they do have need-based scholarship, and apart from university offering the need-based scholarship, there are also external source which offer need-based scholarship. So student actually have a lot of options. They just need to do research or approach right counselor who can guide them. Is something I would like to advise. A lot of source for scholarship and lot of source available for opportunities like job opportunities also. Coming back to the scholarship part, um, university have plenty of options like FAFSA and many other scholarship options. Like we generally have deadline bit early than compared to the regular deadline. They should submit the application early to the university in case they are, interested in getting scholarship or applying for the scholarship. So, like as I mentioned, like tier one and tier two university, most of the university offer like the scholarship, various kind of scholarship in which need based is the one. Other than like university offering the scholarship, including the need-based scholarship, there are like external need-based scholarship options also for the students. Like there is like a Fulbright foreign student program, which is one of the scholarship which provide need-based scholarship. So
Okay.
student can do little research on it. University, they can find in university website like regarding the application deadline for this scholarship. It is mostly like Jan 1st or Jan 15th for this kind of a scholarship deadline. So
Mhm.
Fulbright foreign student program scholarship is available. That is external need based scholarship. External, not
Okay. Okay.
internal, not university giving. External source, which
Okay.
is US platform. They need to apply. Like there is a website for it. And then there is like the AAUW International Fellowship, which is exclusively need-based aid for female international students.
Okay.
So this fellowship or scholarship or funding deadline is also somewhere in like Jan or mostly in a Jan month. So there are like that, like as I mentioned, like two Fulbright foreign student program scholarship, and there is like a AAUW international fellowship scholarship. There is also FAFSA. FAFSA basically, which stands for free application for federal student aid, which is given by US Educational Department, offered by US Education Department. This also have a deadline somewhere in the Jan month around. So this is also one of the scholarship student can apply.
So the point, that you have mentioned, you made is, there are certain scholarships, within every university. There are certain scholarships, outside the university, as Shweta has mentioned, and also, there are external agencies like, Fulbright scholarship program. Of course, through this platform, I'd like to inform everybody that Fulbright is something, which we are seriously working about. And next year, I mean, for 26, Oaks will be fully prepared to assist students to apply through Fulbright. And if that really, goes well, then student, can have the entire expense covered, by this program. But then it's
Yes.
for, extremely meritorious. So, coming to another point, Rekha. So,
Mhm.
I mean, do you guys, say that every university has got something or the other to help students, what in other ways we call as need-based? Every university does it?
Need based, I say like from 190% university like offer this need based scholarship. And like coming to the scholarship or funding, as I mentioned like before, like student have like lot many source and opportunities available. They just need to understand, need to apply in time, and they need to do research on what kind of scholarship or funding or job options are available for them. Like we say, suppose if student have a doubt, like their profile may not meet the requirement of the scholarship. Leave it about the need based scholarship, we talk about a merit scholarship or any other scholarship. If they have
Okay.
this doubt of like maybe like my profile, like profile is very weak, around 50 percentage, 60 percentage, I may not get the scholarship. But still, like there are many university by default, in case you get admission from the university, you get minimum scholarship, which is not based on the student GP or a merit profile or overall profile. They get a minimum scholarship. That is something they can take a counselor help. They can guide like which university by default a minimum 5%, 10% or 15% scholarship give. Like for an example, Northern Arizona University is there. There are many other university. Missouri University of Science and Technology is there. So these are the university, the student, whoever get admit, they get like around like 10,000 USD or 20,000 USD scholarship. Other than
Okay,
that,
okay,
in case they have this the scholarship which we have mentioned, like student can apply, and there are many other different scholarship which student can apply, external and internal scholarships provided by the university and external source and by the US education department also. Other than that, like for earning also they have a lot of options, like maybe again we take like a different category of students, like 50 to 60 percentage GPA, 60 to 75% GPA, or 75 or higher, or very brilliant student. So everyone may not get research assistantship, through which they can get fund sponsored by the university. But university offer various kind of opportunities for international student. It's all about like student need to interact, communicate, or make that good rapport, mingle up, or interact with the professors, seniors, to find like what kind of opportunities or what kind of skills are required for certain jobs. But otherwise, on campus also, student, like based on their skills, they can get a job in library assisting. Student center jobs are there, like cafeteria, gym, bookstore, administrative office, and even IT help desk. Like because
okay.
many students who are studying, or the student who apply to the university, they get a lot of like technical crunch while applying to the university, or in their student portal, the student who are pursuing their master or undergrad, like a lot of technical issues. So they need someone to assist to resolve that technical issue. So even
Okay.
university have a department IT help desk, where like student can get placed, can work part time, and earn funding through assisting in the IT help desk, like whoever
Okay.
have a good
Okay.
a bit technical knowledge. Other than that, like campus tour guidance, research assistantship, teaching assistantship, graduate assistantship, and also these are like plenty of like options are available. Like if the student is not interested in thesis area research, not want to apply for research assistantship for the funding, to avail the funding, they have an option assisting the professor under the teaching area, which is called teaching assistantship. If not interested in the study part, like library assistant or like IT help desk. Otherwise, also, if in case student wants to work off campus, they can do off campus job, but it should be relevant to their major, what they're studying over there, the program, master program,
Yeah, yeah.
relevant
So with
off
the
campus
permission
job.
from the university, with the
With the
permission, from the
permission,
university.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
university should give approval for it. So if they get
Yeah, yeah.
approval, yes, off campus also they can work.
Yeah,
So there
Rekha.
are many
Rekha,
options for the
on
opportunities.
that point, thank you. On that point, I'd like to
Yeah.
ask Shweta. Shweta,
Sir, sir.
so a student, let's say going to US,
Yes, sir.
what are the first things he should do, let's say after, enrolling in the university? Let's say he's looking for, some kind of help. So what are the first things he should do?
So first thing, it's not about help also. It's about first when you get into the college, first thing you have to do is you have to go meet the admissions. You have to go and ask the admissions officer like what all the part times are available.
Mm-hmm.
Unless and until you go there, you won't understand. And I
Okay.
also recommend students not to go in batches.
Mm-hmm.
It is your job. You go alone and find it out.
Okay.
Sometimes the like every intake, few places gets like no vacant. Like in the month
Mm-hmm.
of May, there might be like few places that going to open. If you go with a bunch of students, you can never get a job that easy. Go
Okay.
alone, talk to that or like the officer, whoever sits in the admissions team or international student service committee. Just go tell them and place your resume there and come. And it should be the habit of the student to go every 1 week and they have to check it. Now,
Okay.
for example, there is a student in Northern Arizona University. Her name is Jahnavi. We asked her
Okay.
to go to the admissions office. As soon as she went there, she just took her resume and she went. She visited office like almost every week. She went and she was just checking if some openings are there or not. Within 3 months, she has got her on-campus job. So
God,
it should
that's
be the
okay.
regular practice of the student to go and look for it. But what our students are doing, like they go once or twice, and whenever they say no, they just keep quiet.
No. There is a point here actually. The catch is that
Yes, sir.
students are not used to actually the social activities. That's number one. And
Yes,
second,
yes, sir.
they go with,
True.
a sort of low confidence. And therefore, my recommendation, my personal recommendation to every student who is planning for US or any other country is that do not skip IELTS. Do not skip, English examinations. Because largely, at least from Hyderabad, what I say is that people, look for exemptions. Now, exemption, what happens? You get a visa, you go to US, but then US always, maintains high standards. There's, in fact, a famous, I think, quote. It says, US is the toughest place to survive. But if you survive in US, then you can survive any part of the world.
So here, I just want to say one thing, that English, because many people think that because I don't know English, like that is my problem. No, it is
Mm,
never that. I know many students are working who knows like who know the basic English, but still
okay,
they survived.
okay.
It's just about the confidence.
Yes. Confidence and a
Nobody
bit of
is
courage. And a bit
judging
of
them there.
courage.
And university knows that these students are not that good with their English, and that is the reason why universities are conducting free classes
I think we
for
need to
them to
also tell
improve.
students to understand that the US universities look at students as valuable resources. So for God's sake,
Yes.
please understand you are called gifts, you are called a privilege to the university because you guys are making tomorrow for the United States of America. So university will do everything possible, everything in their control to make sure that you're pretty comfortable, you are helped, you're taken care, you're mentored, and then you are guided to the next level. So feel free, have that sense of entitlement. Yes, you have the right to ask university anything you want. Actually, in fact, you don't have money, you can ask university straight shot. I got a shortage. Try to help me out. So I think seen a lot of cases where students directly and quite courageously ask university, help me out, please.
Yes,
I
sir.
can I can
And
perform.
they
Yeah.
are taking student, like no university is providing them installment basis payment as well. Like you don't have to pay all the first semester fees at once. Go to bursar office, discuss your problem with them. They'll give you a solution for it. And in this context, I'll tell one example. There is a student who recently got his visa and he went for spring 2025
Hmm.
to Cleveland State University.
Okay.
Actually, this guy left to USA. Then he got to know that for the pathway program, he was not getting an educational loan.
Okay.
And that guy was not in a position to pay it also. University helped him to get a loan. Then he paid the tuition fee, and they gave him a span of 2 months for doing all these things.
Fantastic.
And university
Fantastic.
personally helped him.
Good.
And there was another student in Columbus State University, Georgia. He discussed his problem and they gave him the installment basis also.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So
I
student
think this
has to
context, I
visit.
should ask Rekha. Rekha, how much that student of yours of University of Boston got as a need-based scholarship?
Oh, that was 100% scholarship.
How much is
It's a
that?
hundred
Approx?
full tuition fee
40?
waived off. Yeah, around 45 lakhs.
45
Sorry,
lakhs.
yeah.
That's
Sorry, not.
45,000.
Let me just put it in other way. Sorry. It is like the fees is like 52,000 USD. Yeah, 52,000
Okay.
USD, not
The
45 lakhs.
entire
Yeah,
the entire
52,000.
fee they waived.
Yes.
Okay. And it just happened that she wrote to university explaining her circumstances and requesting them for
Yes.
help, and they did that.
Yes.
Okay,
That
that's
was
great. That's
need-based
great.
scholarship only.
And guys, let me introduce Vasavi ma'am is here. She's with us. Vasavi ma'am, welcome.
Hi, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am, you've been hearing us. We are trying to discuss certain things that impact
Yes.
students. Mostly, they create worries. Can I make some money in US? Or can I really, get jobs there? How do I fund myself, etc., etc. Ma'am, do you have any experiences to share? You sent a lot of students to US.
Yes, sir. As Ms. Rekha and Ms. Shwetha has said about the options which are available for students, all USA universities are giving an open door to the students at regular times that they want to give a support to the student, all the international students. Only the thing is that student has to come openly and individually, and they has to discuss with all their counselors, and after getting into the university with their university team people. Where if they come up and ask, then only these people are ready to help, sir. Need based scholarship and Fulbright scholarship are there. There are NAFSA scholarships are there, ACI scholarships are there, and university
Yes,
based
ma'am.
scholarship from Harvard, Stafford, Yale University. So many scholarships are available, sir, which are fully funded also. Like
Okay.
Rekha ma'am has said, like her student got a full funded scholarship now, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Say
ma'am.
the same
That's
way,
Boston University. Boston
Boston
University, ma'am.
University, yes.
Yeah, Boston University.
Yes, LA University also giving and Stanford also giving somewhat 95 percentage of scholarships. They are not giving fully funded. Few of my students who went for Stanford, and this LA and Harvard, they got scholarship up to 85 percentage of scholarship.
Okay, that's wonderful,
Last
ma'am. That's
fall
wonderful.
2024, they went for a master's degree, MBA programs, and a top level program with some experiences. And other opportunities are there, sir. The only one thing is that student has to keep, once they submit their application, we have to closely be with the student, and student has to be closely with us. We have to give the guidance to them. When they step into our door, we need to understand what exactly they want and what service we can give it to them. If they are expecting a scholarship, means we have to give all the scholarship options or funding options or financial aid options what we are having it. We have to give them all the details, sir, clearly. And these people also need to be verify their email IDs very carefully every time, because once the application is launched, now universities are also sending a lot of information about the scholarships, alumni groups,
Yes,
and
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
accommodation
Yes,
fees.
ma'am.
So they have to
Correct,
keep
correct.
working on that one, sir. And once they got the
Okay.
admit letter, immediately the connection portals, whatever the universities are having, depending on their portals, they are giving the accounts to all the students. So they have to go and verify, like Shweta ma'am said, like handshake process and all. Everything is there, sir. The thing is that they know only few things. We, as we are having some idea, we have to give all the information to the student by understanding what exactly they want.
Yes. Yes. Ma'am, thank you. I think, Yash has got some queries for you. Yes.
Yes.
On
Um,
behalf of students, you got any question for ma'am?
yes,
Yeah, please,
I do
please.
actually. Yeah. Now, when we particularly talk about these scholarships and bursaries, now we so far understood like where student needs to go, who they need to approach and everything. Now, one of
Hmm.
the questions that has constantly remained like a big challenge is key. It's a
Hmm.
debate between the public and the private thing. So, do we have an understanding whether public universities are good with need-based scholarships or private universities are good with need-based scholarships? How this works actually?
Um, I can say like vice versa. If we see about more about public universities, they are giving full funded. Private university giving full funded, based on this need based scholarship. Public universities giving great opportunities to the students. Like if they are really able to explain why they require the need based scholarship, they are allowing the students to have that option. Private universities need based will come only up to some extent only. Along with need based, they have to go with other opportunities. Example I can say, like public university, they will do either an essay writing thing or any interview based. Private universities mainly focus only either one, either essay based one or an interview based kind of scholarship sanctions. So both are having their own impact. Yes, we cannot say like public is giving more and private is giving a more opportunity. We cannot
Right, right.
say
Understood.
that. Yes.
Now, according to what I have first understood is Pamki, in terms of international students, and what I've seen is over the research that I've done on many different websites and so on, I've seen
Hmm.
is that key public universities, they are very good with need-based scholarships for in-state students. Well, there is again, a certain bursary or limited bursary for the outstate students or international students. But
Hmm.
private universities, overall, I've seen that they're very welcoming in terms of any need-based scholarship for international students or outstate students. And these are the ones essentially giving big grants only because of the endowments and everything that they've got actually. And in terms,
Yes,
I'd say.
yes, yes.
So that is something up there. Ma'am, also one more thing.
Hmm.
Right now, recently, one of the other trends that I've observed is I keep going on through a lot of LinkedIn profiles of different students and their postings and so on.
Hmm.
People particularly going in STEM and in particular also going for AI based programs or going for agri
Hmm.
tech based programs. No, I've seen them posting that I've got a complete tuition waiver or something like that. So have you
Yes.
also recently come across any such students who are from a specific background getting more
Yes.
scholarships in terms of comparing to other people?
Yes, yes. Especially those AI related courses and agro based courses, and even healthcare management program and hospitality administration kind of program, which are coming under STEM programs. I even heard that the students are getting a good waiver of their fees and scholarships. That is also especially from public universities only, not from
Right,
the
right.
private universities.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
the public universities are also tier 1 based universities only.
Yep, yep.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I got a query finally. So
Yes.
what is your advice to the students who are planning for US, but then who are just, on a pause because one, Trump is worrying them, the job news over there is worrying them, and some XYZ comments, from students locally, and most importantly, the meme pages, all these are, factors of worrying, factors, that are worrying
Yes.
them. So what is
Yes.
that you have to, tell these people actually? What kind of advice do you have?
Sir, US is the top destination. Whatever the scenarios are coming up, sir, students, especially our South Indian, both Telugu state people, they never stop going to USA, whatever the circumstances. So,
Okay,
what my advice for all the students we are practicing from the past few intakes is, uh, whom are coming to us and asking two things. One, they want scholarship. Second, they want day one work permit, means working
okay,
options. So
right, ma'am.
both the students whomever are willing to have the scholarship and working options, all the details are available in the website itself, sir. Student
Okay,
has to
okay.
do their own homework. For that, we will give support to them.
మేడం మ్యామ్ ఏదైతే స్టూడెంట్స్ ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటున్నారో ఈ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ అన్ని చెప్పి వరీస్ అనుకుంటున్నారో సో యువర్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ యాక్చువల్లీ స్టూడెంట్ డజంట్ నీడ్ టు వరీ టూ మచ్ ఎస్ దే క్యాన్ బి సర్టన్ ఇష్యూస్ బట్ సర్టన్లీ యుఎస్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎ టాప్ డెస్టినేషన్ is a top
Correct.
investment choice for students. Whatever they invest, every rupee counts, and every rupee is meant to give them top rewards in the future. Is that what you have to
Correct.
say, ma'am?
Correct, sir. That is what, sir. USA will be at always the toppest one, sir.
Okay.
See, whatever the
And we are
investment
there,
they are
and we are
putting.
there to help them with
Yes,
every kind of options like need based and merit based scholarships and also the funding options.
yes, sir. Yes. Now
Yeah,
also,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
we are getting like some of the universities, the tier 2 and tier 3 universities also started giving the merit based scholarship and excellence scholarships, no, sir. So this will also come up a good opportunity to the students. But the only thing is, like early days, whatever the investment they have kept for 2 years for their studies, they might earn that amount within some 2 to 5 years of them. But now the duration will be little bit difficult for them to earn it. But whatever the penny of amount they are spending, sir, they won't get it wasted. They will get it reversed back to them within span
Ma'am,
of.
honestly, 23, 22, 23, 24, post-COVID years have been one of the toughest actually for US students. Still in that context as well, I've seen, many students actually, well, I can't, talk for every student, but then many students, have reported that they have cleared the loans, in about 2.5 years.
Correct,
I've
sir.
seen
Correct.
many students, making this general statement, we have cleared our loans in 2.5 years. So US, frankly, well, there's part-time job, but there's no part-time job. But the kind of earnings, one student gets into, a job, I think that's phenomenal. And once he finds full time, and once she finds full time, I think that's going to be majestic. Minimum, I think 140, 150, 200K, in top class companies. And now situation is only improving because I'm seeing reports that things are improving actually. Well, Trump squeeze can be there, for 2, 3 months. After that, he'll definitely settle into, normalcy kind of, business. When this happens, the war stops there. US, will start focusing on the internal part, and then certainly, more opportunities for students. So, ma'am, it's good what you said. It's going to be good
Yes.
actually for students.
Yes, sir, it is good, sir, because whatever the circumstances, sir, at if 90% is going worst, also there will be a 10% positive with these there. At this
Yeah.
situation, also, I don't know whether Shweta ma'am or Rekha ma'am have gone through this or not. We are having one kind of a scholarship, special scholarship only for the Indian students with US Embassy, means USA
Okay.
institutions. That is
Okay.
something like a Fulbright Nehru scholarship.
Correct.
This
Correct, ma'am. Correct,
scholarship
ma'am.
is only based for the Indian students. So
Okay.
all the
Okay.
time, USA universities are giving some certain preference, especially for Indian students after other countries. So we are having an opportunity, sir. But the thing is that what kind of profiles we are taking and how we are speaking with the student, what sort of support we are giving to the student, and especially for the visa failures or visa success, what is our part that we have to maintain it, sir. If we are able to do that one properly, definitely we will crack good visas and good service to
Ma'am,
the students,
yeah,
scholarships.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. Thank
Yes.
you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Now, let me make that sales pitch actually, guys. So you heard about, various kinds of scholarships. You heard about, the on-campus jobs. You heard about the techniques actually of going through all those things. So please understand that this team is quite capable of helping you in any kind of, context. Well, you need a merit-based. Yes, you can approach to, I mean, you can approach us. You need a kind of a need based, you can approach us. You need some kind of assistance, over there on campus. That also you can share with us because we have a lot of students out there. So we can talk to somebody, we can chat with somebody, we can try to, get you some kind of an engagement there. So it is possible. Team with experience, brings lots of options to you. So just in case you're planning for US, so please use us. And now on that note, actually, let me introduce, Mr. Satish Gatam. Satish Garu. Welcome, Andy. Satish sir.
Yeah, hi Indy. Hi Satish. How are
Satish
you?
sir, welcome. So, sir, you
Thank
have
you.
been, listening. We are talking about, the privileges that we can work out for students actually. Sir, everybody
Right.
is concerned about what is happening, on the ground. And H1B, of course, is a major issue, for most of the students because students say H1B is not that easy for us. H1B, you understand much better than us, sir. So, sir, the mic is to you. Sir, H1B ప్రస్తుతం ఎలాగుంది ఏంటి స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎలా చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది ఏంటి can you please share your experiences, sir?
Yeah. Before going with that H1B, I would like to add one more point with
Please,
in
sir.
terms of your student visa processing
Yes, sir.
part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But most of the people who goes there to study in US, after going there, they only try to have a circle with the Indian people.
Okay.
That should not be the case.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because like as and when they start interacting with the whites or the people, the localites over there, they'll get to know more
Okay.
about the opportunities,
Yes,
what they
sir. Correct,
have in
sir.
and
Correct,
around the
sir.
city. But our
Yes, yes.
people, they prefer to have a close circle of our Telugu people.
Okay.
That is a major problem that I've been seeing from long time.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, I have few of my friends, like sons and daughters, who have been to US in the last couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've clearly told them, and they have a close circle of the meritorious students in US in on the whites.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Most of them got like as assistant professor in lab. They've got good opportunities to work with.
Okay. Okay.
So the major problem with our guys is they keep a close circle of the Telugu.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a problem, as I mentioned, previously. I mean, we go with that low confidence. We go with that, inferior attitude. Actually, well, we are not that fast, so possibly the people don't recognize us. I mean, I try to always tell them actually, universities, check. I mean, see, every student has a privilege, every student, has a precious gift actually. Every student is respected, regarded. So please go talk your heart out. And as you said, keeping actually the same, brothers and sisters and, close buddies, close to them. That never actually
Right.
takes them out of the comfort zone. And once you're not in the comfort, I mean, not out of the comfort zone, you always, miss that opportunity to learn, when you're out of the comfort zone. So, the
Perfect.
point is
Exactly.
actually somebody, should always try to stay out of the comfort zone, challenge, the new circumstances, challenge himself, to living in the new circumstances. You're right, sir. Actually, our guys, I think, have to take this point and they should, stay out of their close circles. Rather, add new circles to your life.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Coming back to the H-1B program, like yes, sir, the market is currently, I'm specifically mentioning you, the currently not in the right shape. But yeah,
Okay.
down the line, probably another 6 months to 9 months time, things should be perfectly all right.
Okay.
Things should be
Okay.
back to normalcy.
Okay. Okay.
Right. The problem with the H-1B people are is like this, like uh, major of the people who, I mean, I've heard someone saying that normal English is more than sufficient for us to survive over there.
Okay. Okay.
I completely agree with that point. But they should be able to understand what the opposite person is talking.
Correct. Correct, sir.
We don't need extra accents, something like that. A normal basic English will definitely help us.
Correct, sir.
And as I told you, the H-1B program has started now. I mean, every year the H-1B program starts in the month of March.
Okay.
They will announce the dates and when till from when to when they will accept the applications. So we have
Okay.
about close to 65,000 H-1B applications will be approved every year,
Okay. Okay.
and 20,000 applications for the master's students over there in
Uh,
US.
Okay. Sir,
It's
65,000 Kakunda, 25,000, sir. Rather,
20,
25 is
20,000,
included.
20,000, 65 plus 20.
Okay. 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 And that's only for students, sir.
20,000 only for students who did the master's in US.
Okay. That's great. That's great, sir.
Here, like they'll get a benefit of getting into the lottery twice
Okay.
because whatever applications say they receive around 2 lakh applications
Okay.
from completely throughout the world. They
Correct,
take
sir.
a draw for this 2 lakh applications. There might be the students in these 2 lakh applications as well.
Okay.
All right. So people who don't get picked up in the lottery in these 2 lakhs, there will be a separate quota of 20,000 for the students.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So there will
Okay.
be a separate lottery for those 20,000 students.
Okay. Okay.
So there is always a chance if they don't get picked up in this 2 lakh, there might be a second chance for them to get picked up in the 20,000 lottery.
Okay.
So this will happen in the month of March. So now
Okay.
I think they have given a date till 21st or 22nd of March, they will accept applications.
Okay.
Right? Once the application receiving time is completed, there will be a lottery in the next couple of days itself. And
Okay. Okay.
they'll start announcing the petitions like whoever has been picked up in the lottery,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah. Yeah.
get the information.
Okay. Okay.
And if they go for a premium processing, the entire processing will be completed in a week to 2 weeks time.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise,
Okay.
it will take approximately around 3 months time.
Okay. Okay. And sir, if you're not picked in the first round, then a student will have chance of competing in the 20,000 slot round.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. And the 20,000 slot round happens in which month, sir?
The same month, same couple of days
Okay,
itself.
say
Hardly.
okay, okay. In
Yeah,
a span of days. Okay,
span
okay,
of days, the same day or the
okay,
next day.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Sir,
So
what is
once
required to make an application for H1?
H1B, uh, 15 years of education
Mm-hmm. Okay, sir.
with a minimum of 3 years of work experience.
Okay, okay. 3 years of work experience, sir.
Yes.
Now, sir, master's guy he gets in OPT itself is for, I mean, yeah, for 3 years. So then 3 years is mandatory or less than that is also okay.
Less
I
than
mean,
that
I
is
mean the one who's
also okay.
graduated from US.
Yeah, less than that is also okay, but based on
Uh-huh.
the, I mean, to get picked up in the lottery, his skill sets doesn't need any specific skill sets. But to get an offer
Oh,
from the client, they need to have good skill sets.
okay, okay, okay,
And
okay,
there is a, I mean, like they can get picked up. We can apply the H1B for the students as well. As and when
okay,
they get the OPT, we can apply for them as well. But
okay,
while marketing their profile, we need to keep some kind of an experience because no company will accept the resumes with less than 5 to 7 years of experience. For
okay,
freshers, the
okay,
market is very low.
okay, okay, okay,
But our people generally what they do is they'll change the dates of their graduation or masters or whatever,
okay,
and they'll keep around 3 to 5 years of experience. That's
okay,
the general
okay,
tendency what all the
okay,
consulting companies do.
okay, okay, okay. So
So
obviously the logic
probably
is if student has got domestic experience like say India experience of 2 years or 3 years, but
that will
obviously
be
I think
very
he
good.
stands a better chance of being picked, sir.
No, no. Picking up is different. So lottery, we don't need anything.
Okay, okay,
They don't
okay.
see about these additional education qualifications or work experience or anything. They
Hmm.
just take the passport number and they get the
Okay,
lottery
okay,
number.
okay, okay. It's a random picking.
So it's a random picking
Yeah,
process.
okay,
So to get an opportunity there in US, yes,
okay.
experience will be crucial.
సో
So
ఇక్కడ కొంత
the
ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్
process
ఉంటే అక్కడ జాబ్ ఆఫర్ కూడా ఈజీ అవుతుంది కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ లోకల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంటే
చాలా easy.
మ్మ్. అటు
చాలా
జాబ్
ఈజీ
ఈజీ
అవుతుంది
అవుతుంది
అంటే
H1B ఏజెంట్ కూడా ఈజీ
ఇక్కడ
అవుతుంది
అంటే we have seen couple of people in the last 2 to 3 years time
ఓకే
when clients ask something about X, they start talking about Y and Z.
ఓ గాడ్
అది చాలా ప్రాబ్లం ఎందుకంటే the clients are losing their confidence in us. We have got about close to 120 H1B people on our payrolls there, and it's been about we have about 12 to 13 government clients for us.
ఓకే ఓకే
So we have been working with them about 13, 14 years. And when we send these kind of people, they're losing their trust.
ఓకే ఎస్
What they
ఎస్
say,
ఆబ్వియస్లీ
yeah, that's the major problem. Communication skills are a must, but normal communications will be good enough. Basic
ఓకే
English, who can understand what they're
ఓకే
asking is important.
ఓకే ఓకే
So the H1B process starts in the month of March and ends in the month of June or July.
ఓకే
And the people who gets picked up in the H1B are allowed to travel only after October.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే
So they apply in March, they get picked up in the lottery, they go for stamping in the month of May, everything is done, but they can travel only after October.
ఓకే సార్ హౌ మచ్ ఇస్ ది గవర్నమెంట్ చార్జ్ ఫర్ H1B process, sir? I mean, it's
It's
like the
like
application
there are
process.
different slab, if there are different
Okay.
slab rates, sir. Like for 1 to 25 employees on your payrolls, you need to pay a different kind of.
Okay, okay, okay,
And
okay.
for 26 to 50 employees, H1B employees on your payroll, plus
Okay,
$1,500.
okay, okay, okay,
50,
okay.
any company with 51 plus H1B employees on their payrolls, they need to pay about $2,000 extra per application.
Okay, 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 okay.
So for a
Okay.
50 plus company, it's coming close to around 6 lakhs.
Okay, 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 okay. Sorry,
For
if I'm the
zero,
applicant for H1B, if I'm the applicant
right,
for H1B, I understand company of course has to do something, but as an
right.
applicant, should I also pay to the US government, some fee like the H1B lottery application fee, etc.? Should the
Here,
candidate also pay?
if you show that the candidate is paying for the H1B application, The candidate as well as the company will be completely barred out of US.
Oh my God. So it is the company which has to do everything, at least on
Yes,
paper.
exactly. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And they
Got it,
should
sir.
never mention that they have paid the application.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So it's based on the merit after several rounds of interviews that you have picked up this meritorious guy, and you are
That is
filing
what the
H1B
story we
on
have to
behalf.
sell to the US government.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, the other side,
There should
to
be any
discuss.
communication. There should be any kind of email communication or WhatsApp communication between the employee and the employer about the fee.
Okay. They should not be.
Yeah, there should not.
Okay, okay, okay. So the other side, the positive side, in case I discuss the candidate, let's say a candidate, with merit, then obviously I think the candidate has nothing to pay because it's the company, which does all the work. It does all the paperwork, it does all the payment work. So it's only the merit and skill and experience you need to take to the company, right,
There
sir?
are people. Yes, exactly. That's right.
Yeah. There are. You're saying something, sir. There are people.
Yeah, but majority, about 90% of the companies, they charge from the applicants.
Correct, sir. But the other
They
10%, they get selected automatically.
Yes.
Okay.
Even for us, for our company, for people who are on our payrolls on OPT or these things, we file H1B free of cost for them.
Okay, 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 okay,
We don't charge anything for OPTs.
okay.
For people who
Satish
are
Garu?
traveling from India,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
we do charge.
You charge, we charge. Yeah, I understand, sir. Okay, we charge, we do. Because you have all those
Because
segments to
that's a
cross,
hefty
etc.,
amount, right?
etc. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
We need to market them. We need to make arrangements for them to stay till they get the placements done.
అచ్చా ఎన్నాళ్ళు సార్ మీరు చూస్తారో అక్కడ ల్యాండ్ అయిన తర్వాత 3-4 months ది అకామిడేషన్ యూ టేక్ కేర్
General గా ఇప్పుడు we are marketing their profile as and when their stamping is done.
ఓకే
So once we are marketing their profile as and when their stamping is done and they attend interest from India,
ఓకే ఓకే
as and when they get an offer, they'll travel.
Okay. So at this point, let me explain further to everybody who's hearing this. Satish Gattam Garu does H1B process, for Indian clients. So somebody with 3-4 years experience, they can approach us for H1B. The entire process, can be taken care, of course, and at certain cost of that, we can discuss on a one-to-one basis.
Right.
Satish Garu, ennaali chestunnadu sir idi?
It's been about 15 years, sir.
Oh, God. That's good. Sir, ఎట్లా ఉంది సార్ లోకల్ కండిషన్ ఇప్పుడు?
Not really optimistic this, sir.
Okay.
A lot of ifs and buts are happening there.
Okay.
But need to see probably in the next couple of months things will be streamlined.
Okay.
There are a lot of people who are working like two jobs. There are people who are doing 3 jobs as well.
Okay.
So
okay.
all these people, he is making sure that there's no work from home now. So
Okay.
everyone has to visit, has to go to office to work, and then so these people have to leave either that or this job.
Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
there will be openings in the next couple of months, and probably down the line, the 6 to 7 months time, things will be streamlined, and job market will definitely be good there. There's no second thought about it.
That's good news. It's quite pleasing actually.
Yeah. It's just a temporary slowdown.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's what we also, praying, sir, that Trump effect, gets streamlined in, let's say, 3-4 months, and US is back to, its business, and then US business industry, is back to its glory, and then we see a lot of opportunities coming up. US is doing good, then obviously it means, India also does good, that the rest of the world also does good. So just hoping, sir, 3-4 months time, it will be good news for everybody.
Everybody, that's true.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your inputs and insights. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
On a closing note, please take remarks from Shwetha and Rekha. What is that they would advise a student who is planning for US?
Okay. Shwetha ma'am, Rekha ma'am, any closing
and
thoughts?
Irfan also. Irfan
Sure,
has to.
definitely.
He has to share his advice also for students, sir.
Done, done, done. So I'd request,
Yeah.
our US counselors, ma'am, Shweta ma'am, you can go first. What are your closing remarks? Just on one quick line.
I always advise students to first go for a good public university because it is very affordable and they can look for some good funding opportunities as well. And I suggest them not to, take a transfer. Taking transfer is very bad. You decide on what university you have to go. If a budget is a problem or anything, you discuss with your counselor very clearly, and then let them know your preferences and everything. Based on that, we will suggest you the better university that suits your profile. But please avoid taking transfers. That is my suggestion that I would give to students.
Okay, ma'am. Rekha ma'am, ma'am, do you want to add something? What are your closing remarks? I mean, what you want student to do and not to do?
Actually, I would like to suggest like the first thing, first step, uh, for applying the university. Apply the university basically which meets your requirement. Uh, look for a good ranking university, well experienced faculty, the university which is high on research, and also look location, like where you can find good job opportunities. Check the cost of living. So look into this all factor, even the tuition fee, what kind of a internship university provide, or what is the university employment rate, like how many students, uh, how good they are on placement providing, what is the placement rate every year, percentage, like 98 percentage, 95 percentage student. So this is the first thing, like you should look before applying to university. Check these all things: the ranking, location, tuition fee, scholarship funding, and the job opportunity, placement rate of that particular university before applying. This is what I would like to advise.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And lastly, Vashvi ma'am, ma'am, your closing thoughts. Finally, what do you want to suggest to students who are considering for US?
They have to students have to be very clear about what exactly they want, and definitely they have to gather the information about the desired program in which university they want to study, with a comfortable tuition fee, and anything related for their funding part or financial part. And definitely I suggest them not to go for any transfer universities. Right now they won't understand the consequences, what will happen in future to them once they go into their OPT or an H1B later. So transfers are not suggestible. And before entering into their application process, they have to go through the university details very clearly: tuition fees, financials, and the course module what they are having it, and whether they are relevant to their education background and work experience if they are having it. So these are the major things they have to always verify themselves, and take proper guide and support from their counselors who are dealing their application.
Yes, I got
Okay,
a
ma'am.
piece of advice to students.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please go with the you can attitude. Please go with, I can. I'm sorry, I can, I can. This confidence is very important. Confidence wins everything. And that
Yes.
confidence, I guess, Shweta, Rekha, or else, Vasavi, these people, can obviously, transfer because they carry experience, and experience is energy. Energy transfer, then student, feels so empowered. So confidence matters, when you land in US, when you deal with, the US situations out there. So to every student, please do not take shortcuts, because I see many other students, asking me for exemption, ആ exemption ഉണ്ട്, ഈ waiver ഉണ്ട്, ആ waiver ഉണ്ട്. Every waiver, we are searching for is actually a kind of excuse, we are searching for. Excuses, lower our confidence, and short confidence never actually brings any sort of championships. So to win championship, or else to do good in US, to achieve what you want, it is quite important that you go with a certain degree of confidence. So please go with that positive mindset, like I can do anything and I can do everything. This is my advice to the students. Go with a positive mindset. and go with full preparation. And these guys are capable of, giving you all that.
Right, sir. Right.
Yeah.
So I'd like to once again thank everybody for your valuable time and your valuable advices. Satish sir, thank you. Shweta ma'am, thank you. Rekha ma'am, Vasavi ma'am, Satish sir, again. So
You're
everybody,
welcome.
you have contributed greatly,
Thank you,
and I
Yash.
hope students have got what they are looking for. And if they still have more doubts, you can always reach out to us. You can keep following our Instagram pages. We post a ton of information there about scholarships, about prospectives, and many things that we like to keep updated there. If you got any further queries, you're more than welcome to please walk into our one of the branches. We are there in Vizag, Vijayawada, and 3 locations in Hyderabad, Himayatnagar, Hapsiguda, and then LB Nagar. So I'll see you soon, with more information. We'll bring in more and more information about US and other countries. And but I'd say finally, thank you everybody for attending the session. Have a great
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to all. Bye.